This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Night number 3 of regional tournaments. The road to the Sweet 16 got started tonight for the boys.
First, though, we start with college basketball. For the first time in league history, a team in the South Atlantic Conference went perfect. Number 2, LMU, 22-0.
Tonight, the Rail Splitters going for 23-0.
Hey, I'm Tori. This is LMU basketball from WYMT. Go Splitters!
LMU taking on Tusculum in the first round of the SAC tournament. Honest Abe ready to go. A bunch of these mid-rangers kept Tusculum in it for a little while. Matt Schoen had 18 points. In the football, they call this a hook and ladder. In basketball, they call it easy points on a fast break. Jalen Steele politely lays it in. Fast break again. Jarrell Simmons, he had 27. Not sure if he even looked at the rim on this one. And they did a lot of this. Curtis Webb in the corner with one of LMU's 13 three-pointers. They do it a lot. They do it well. Tusculum goes home to Greenville, Tennessee. LMU will go to Greenville, South Carolina for the semis. They win it over the Pioneers 101-75. LMU will play Newberry on Saturday. Also tonight, the LMU women getting the conference tournament win. The squeak past Mars Hill 75-72. The Lady Rail Splitters advance onto the semis of the SAC tournament for the first time ever in program history.
All right, I got high school basketball, 14th region tournament first round. June Buchanan and Jackson City. You see the JC student section fired up, ready to go. The Tigers on offense early on. John Turner literally will pull up from anywhere. Just watch.
He pulled up from Jackson.
That's like 3 feet behind the three-point line. 3 of his 6, Tigers by 1 off the offensive board. Now Elijah Branham, he had a good night, 14 points, 4 of 6 from behind the arc. JBS up 2. John Turner now kicks it out to his bro Cameron. Finger roll. Cameron finished with the team high 10, City down 8. U-Pike top plate contender Steven Silvers. Iggy, can't you see? Sometimes your dunks hypnotize me. That's Idris Akiemi right there. The height of June Buchanan, just too much for Jackson City tonight. 65-43 the final.
Only you would put that in there. Boys 15th region, Eastridge and Allen Central meeting for the 4th time this season. Fast start for the Warriors, and particularly Trey Little. Little with the first 6 points for Eastridge, who started the game on a 13-4 run. Second quarter, Seth Hall for AC pulls up from deep, hits the 3. Rebels, though, down 6. Time winding down in the half. Hall up to Cameron Blevins to Dylan Cottle, who beats the buzzer with the layup. Central, though, down 4 at the break. But Eastridge clicking tonight. Second half, Little, the drive, the score, the foul. He had 18. Eastridge beats Allen Central 62-51. Blevins led the Rebels with 22. Coming up next, a triple overtime thriller.
That's where I was tonight. Night 1 out at the Corbin Arena for the boys 13th region. It didn't disappoint. Knox Central, North Laurel. We got highlights next. Well,
we knew the tournament had a lot of hype going in, and tonight number 1 did not disappoint at the 13th region boys tournament.
No, it didn't. I'm going to tell you the 2 teams that played in game 1, and then our director Dustin's going to take those video pictures because, man, it was fun. North Laurel, Knox Central.
I'm jealous.
Dustin, go. Brad Sizemore's shoe game.
Oh, wow.
Real strong tonight. How about starting with the U-Pike top plate contender straight to the 4th quarter. Brian Gray up to Peyton Broughton. Rocking the rim. North up 47-42. Later, it's more Broughton. Euro step. Nice. Back comes Knox, though. Jermel Carton up and in. Panthers down by just 3 points. All right, we got 9.4 seconds to go. Tie game at 57. Off the missed free throw. Adam Sizemore dribbles the length of the court. Gives it up to Brian Gray for the win. Ooh. We got overtime. Now, this game's so good, we go straight to triple overtime. Repeat, triple overtime. North down 3. Broughton. He goes for 30, 67-65. 7 seconds to go. Knocks up 2. Throw it in. Make some free throws, right? No. Broughton off the foot of Chad Marcy. So North ball. Last chance in triple OT. 5.7 seconds left to go. North down 71-69. Broughton. I mean, you've already seen the scoreboard. He doesn't make it there. Game over. Knox Central beats the Jags in the first round of the region tournament 71-69 in triple overtime.
Amazing we did that. We don't really hustle that much, but we did that game. We pulled it out. We did what we had to do to win. I'm just glad we won.
Yeah, it is. It's a big deal. I told our kids, I said, don't leave it to chance like we've done for years. You go get what's yours and take it, because they ain't going to give it to you, and let the rest happen. We'll see who we got.
Game 2 from the arena, South Laurel 56, Bell County 35. The Cardinals were led in scoring by Jerry Grubb with 15 points. Caleb Taylor finished with a double-double, 14 points, 10 rebounds. The Cardinals will face Knox Central in the semifinal round Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock.
How am I supposed to follow that one up?
I don't know.
Back out to the 15th, four-time defending champion Johnson Central taking on Belfry. How well has Cole Crace been lately? Right out of the gate, buries the three to put JC on top early. Pirates now running the fast break off the miss. Garrett Fannin to Colston Blankenship to Ryan Jesse for the deuce. Belfry down 1. More from Belfry. Fannin on the block to Cole Bentley for 2 of his 12. Pirates up 1. Mason Blair played tonight less than 100%, but pretty solid spin move here to get 2. He had 16. Crace scored a game-high 24. Johnson Central advances to play East Ridge in the semis, 62-53 over Belfry.
Back out to the 14th. Who will play JBS in the semifinals? Head coach John Bentley and the Estill County Engineers taking on Perry Central in the opening round from Knox Central.
Shannon Hoskins in his T-shirt.
Exactly. Perry Central from the get-go had its way. Matt Turner rocking it. Game high 19 on 8 of 10 shooting. Now it's Travis Dunn, my man. Baseline jumper there to James Blair. 7 points, 6 assists for Blair. Doors by 8 second quarter. Now Perry Central went off back-to-back 3 balls by Travis Dunn. He had 14. Perry went on a 23-3 run in this one. Estill struggled shooting all night, 35% from the field. Caleb Barney, he's good though. Gets the jumper, and then a U-Pike top play contender, Tover. He had 6 steals in this one, and he finishes this one with a dunk. Take another look, because he gone coast to coast with the slam. Perry Central cruises into the semis, 84-34 over Estill County.
First round from the boys' 12th region tournament at Pulaski County High School. Southwestern defeated Lincoln County 64-42, and Mercer County beat Rockcastle 61-49. That sets up a Mercer County Southwestern semifinal on Monday.
Boys' first round action continues tomorrow.
That's right, as well as the UK women and the SEC tournament. We'll be right back.